Hi, I'm Ryan from Kamloops, British Columbia, and this is Ryan from Kamloops.
Hello, Kamloops, and welcome to episode 51 of Ryan from Kamloops. We are 1 week away from the 1 year anniversary of episode 1. Now, that being said, some changes are coming for year 2, but don't worry, change can be good. We need to grow as people and as a community and embrace change. So, this will be the last Ryan from Kamloops in this format, at least for a while. I'll be switching things up a bit, but I'll still be introducing you to even more Kamloopsians in 2026. It might just look a little different, and that's okay. Change can be good. But that's next week. This week, we need to start by saying thanks to Ed Barker for this amazing picture of the old Red Bridge for this week's background picture. Thank you to you, Ed, my old back alley neighbor from when I was a kid. I really appreciate your support. And we are talking about the Red Bridge again on the show today, but in a little different way, through art. Now, the Red Bridge is gone, but we remember it fondly. And just like my show changing up a bit, I hope that more change coming this year to Kamloops is a new bridge, or at least a plan for a new bridge. I hope that replacing our fallen Red Bridge can be a priority in 2026, because it was more than just a bridge. It was a connection, and it meant different connections and different things to different people and communities here in Kamloops. And that's really what helps to connect us all. Simple things like a bridge across a river, or a hello to a stranger wearing a shirt with their name on it. It could be anything. Now, one thing that I know that I'll be doing in 2026 is trying my very best to connect and learn from as many people in Kamloops as I possibly can. And today's no different. I met Shay Paul from the Indigenous Resurgence Project a couple of weeks ago, and she invited me to the opening of their exhibit, The Disconnect, Remembering the Red Bridge in Time. I was excited to go check it out and chat with Shay, as well as one of the artists and a couple of surprise pop-in guests as well. From the old courthouse gallery, home of the Kamloops Arts Council, is Shay Paul from Kamloops.
Thanks, Ryan. I am down here at the old courthouse gallery with Shay Paul. Shay, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure, honestly. Where are we today? We're north of the courthouse, but what are we doing? What's going on here today?
We are at the opening reception of the Disconnect, Remembering the Red Bridge in Time community exhibition. So, very exciting, and they've got a lot of people coming in already, and a lot of people who have been working on this leading up to it, installing it, so just my heart is full with how many people are here today.
Oh yeah, there's lots of people. We're in the overflow rooms. You might see people coming and going here. I just went through it all with Mrs. Kamloops. Gotta say, we love the whole thing. It really brings back so much nostalgia and memories. That's kind of part of what my show is trying to be as well. So I really just love it all. And I love art and supporting art. I hope that you guys can come see it. When is this on to? It started already. By the time we see this show, when does it go to maybe?
This goes until February 12th, and it's open for the same hours that the Kamloops Arts Council is open, so that is 10 to 4, Tuesday to Saturday, every week.
Excellent. I'll have all that on the screen, so you make sure to come down. And we're fortunate enough, Christina, come join us. I have one of the artists here on the show with us. Here, squeeze in here a little bit. Christina, welcome to the show.
Hi. I'm so happy to be here.
So, Christina, I want to ask you, and maybe I'll put your painting on the screen here. Talk to Kamloops and tell us, what was your inspiration behind us, and what is your painting all about?
My drawing is about kind of like how the bridge was like really integral to my life when I was very little. When I was little, I was super hyper, and my parents didn't really know what to do with me, so we'd always drive across the bridge and go to Overlander Park, I think it was, and they'd throw a ball for me. And I kind of acted all animalistic, and I loved it. And I always loved going across that bridge because I thought it was beautiful. And I wanted to kind of capture the emotion of all of that. So I have me as like a 4 or 5 year old sticking my head out of the car, kind of like a dog.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I just think that the bridge was like that for everybody. It was kind of like a part of their memories, and it kind of creates a lot of nostalgia.
Oh, we're just filming my show, Kelsey. Welcome to the show, Kelsey and Todd from On Location with Todd and Kelsey. They're here too. Like I said, you're going to see people coming and going all day here. Everyone's coming down Disconnect, featuring the Red Bridge. Anything else we want to tell Kamloops before we go, Christina or Shay?
Yeah, I just really want to thank all of the artists that were involved in this because it's really all about community. And we've got 24 different artists that were involved. We have volunteers. We had other people come in. We've got community partners. So a huge shout out to the Kamloops Arts Council for hosting this and letting us, crash these rooms to have this spill over in this other gallery, for putting up with all of the people and all of the days that we've been here installing. A huge thank you to the Kamloops Museum and Archives that provided a number of archival photographs and write-ups and included in the installation and the exhibition. A huge thank you to the Kamloops Heritage Railway Society for providing actual pieces of the Red Bridge. And then a huge thank you to United Way for giving us some of the funding to help make this opening really cool. We've got Bannock from Kukuli here. We've got print advertising, extra posters that we wouldn't have been able to do without that help from United Way. And then finally, a huge thank you to, as I'm sure some of you might know from the article that was posted by our resident meme lord, that another photographer, Jess, is here doing the event photography. So how many of us from that list are in this room here today?
That's great. Thanks so much. We're talking about Loopser. Thank you so much for writing the article. I appreciate it. Christina, what's your socials? Let's let people know where they can come and see your art.
My socials are at Art is Life, but instead of the I, it's a 1. And I post a lot of digital art over there and a little bit of drawings like I have over here. But yeah, I'm so happy to be a part of this and kind of see more of the art community in Kamloops. It's really cool to see so many people show up for, I guess, something that was an institution in Kamloops and is an integral part of everybody's life.
I totally agree. The Red Bridge has been a part of my life since I was this big, all the way up until just a couple of years ago. And so hopefully we can get something going, get a new bridge so we can reconnect. But for now, you guys can come to the old courthouse gallery until February
12th.
And you can see the disconnects featuring Shay Paul and everybody with the Indigenous Resurgence Project.
Yes.
I nailed it. All right. Thanks so much again, Shay, Christina, for being on the show. For now, we'll send it back to the studio. Back to you, Ryan.
Hey, thanks, Shay. Thanks, Christina. Thanks, Todd and Kelsey, and everyone else that I met at the gallery over the last couple of weeks. Please, everyone, follow all of these amazing people and go check out the exhibit. It's on now until February 12th. All right, something else coming up in February is a party at my friend Alex's new shop, 2137 Studios. It's now open Monday to Friday, 12 to 9, Saturday to Sunday, 11 to 3, at 405 Tronquil Road. Here to talk about the shop and the party is my buddy, Alex from Kamloops.
Thanks, Ryan. I am here at 2137 Studios with my friend Alex. Alex, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
I'm wearing, well, I do have my Ryan from Kamloops shirt on, but I'm wearing this awesome Pittsburgh Steelers jacket that I got from you, that you found and you brought here to 2137 Studios. So why don't we tell Kamloops what exactly are we doing here at the studio and how can they come and get involved?
Yeah, so I built this studio to be a place for vintage, for community, and for offbeat dreamers to feel where they belong. My background is in styling and retail, and I just want to bring a little bit of cool to Kamloops.
I love that, a little bit of community together. That's how I met you.
Yeah.
We've been sort of bebopping all around town together this whole past year. And we have a party coming up to celebrate this place. I'm here tonight at the soft opening. You're going to be a little late if you're not here tonight. If you didn't make it, it's okay. It's not too late. When's the party? How do we get tickets?
Yeah, so you can DM me directly on Instagram. There is a link in Eventbrite, but it's going to be Studio 54 themed, and it's going to be no phones. We're going analog this year, so we want to be connected, and I want a place where people feel safe and connected. So whoever you are, whatever you want to be, just have fun, here to dance, have a good time.
So come and party and do a little dancing without your phone. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to even convince my kids to come if that's possible. This day and age, 2026, I don't know. We'll see. Anything else you want to let Kamloops know?
I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, me neither. Well, actually, that's not true. You'll see me back here in a second. We'll send it back to the studio. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you so much, Alex. I can't wait for the phoneless party. Old school like me. I love it. Go follow 2137 Studios on Facebook and Instagram and get your tickets to the party ASAP. Okay, let's head down the street to 275 Tronquil Road and check in with Jess at the Haus of Misfit. Now, January has started off a little bit slow. Please let us know if there's any other shows or such happening around Kamloops this week that we're missing in the comments. All right, from the Haus of Misfit, here's Jess from Kamloops.
Thanks, Ryan. Hey, everyone. It is Jess from Kamloops here at Haus of Misfit, back for another edition of Shows and Such. Not a lot going on. It's January, so things are pretty quiet around town here. But if you are looking for something to do, I have 3 options for you this week. January 22nd, it's the Thursday film series at the Kamloops Film Society. They're going to be showing the film Stalker. That is at 7 p.m. Tickets and information is available at the kfs.ca. And then on January 24th, there is an artist circle at Stinsetsen Gallery. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but that goes from 2 to 4, and all are welcome. Also on the 24th, Scratch Bastard is playing Night Shift on 5th. Doors are at 9 and tickets are $24 on Eventbrite. That's all I could find for this week. If I missed something, please let us know in the comments. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks so much, Jess. Head to 275 Tronquil Road and say hi to Jess Tuesday to Saturday, 11 to 4. All right, Kamloops, that's it for episode 51. Big change starts next week. In the meantime, please go follow Ryan from Kamloops on YouTube at HeWeTV. All of my episodes are up there now, as well as a bunch of sketch comedy from me and my best friend Chris, who lives in Montreal. We do everything remotely on green screen, and we would very much appreciate your support. We're working on a Kamloops-centered project for 2026. Please stay tuned for that. For now, I'll play you one of our videos based on the true story of my life called Imposter Syndrome to end the show. All right, thanks to all of my guests today and anyone watching, especially those watching from the start. It's been a mind-blowing year in all the best ways. 1-year anniversary next week, along with some changes. Can't wait. Until then, look for the positivity in your life. Knowledge is power. Kids of the future. Bye, everyone.
Hey, you can do this! Who am I kidding, man? Nothing but a big imposter.
Hey, you are not an imposter.
What was that?
You are not an imposter.
Who said that?
I did, down here.
Oh, holy hell!
You are not an imposter. You're you. And that's all you need to be. That's all anyone needs to be. So come on, let's stop with this negative self-talk and go out there and do the things that you want to do, right?
Yeah, you know, you're right. I can do this. Thanks, little beard troll.
It's Benjamin, actually.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, Benjamin, the little beard troll.
You are not an imposter. Okay?
Thanks, Gary. I really needed to hear that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan from Kamloops, British Columbia. Welcome to Ryan from Kamloops.
Here we